Well, May is Mental Health Awareness Month, and it's also Asian American Pacific Islander Heritage Month.
WCCO's Pauline Lee takes a closer look at how the two have been thrown into the spotlight in recent years in light of the pandemic.
Well, historically, mental health is not something that's openly talked about in the Asian community. But with the rise of hate and the backlash Asians have received because of the coronavirus and the pandemic itself, the stress it causes, that's almost a breaking point for Asians to look for help. And it's not just adults, it's kids too. Hujang is one of the many mental health programs offered through the Wilder Foundation nonprofit. It's geared towards the health and well-being of Hmong people. Started 12 years ago, providing resources to 35 students at Jackson Elementary, and now it's expanded to 7 schools, serving upwards of 400 students from elementary to high school. Leaders say in the last several years specifically, they've seen a rise in the number of teen Hmong boys who've died by suicide. And they say that tragedy has led to more Asian families being open to mental health services.
And now, when I call a parent and I ask about symptoms, we talk about depression. Instead of saying no right away, they actually are open to learning more about the symptoms and the resources and the help that is out there for their children.
The program is unique in that therapists from the Hmong community work with Hmong students. And it's not just at school, but also outside of the school day and with their families to provide a holistic approach. The program came to Harding High School 2.5 years ago with more than half of the student population of Asian descent. Now, the school's principal says addressing mental health needs cannot be a one-size-fits-all.
Mental health shows up differently in different communities. I know that in the Asian American communities, our students are not vocal about what they're going through. They suppress it, they withdraw.
The Wilder Foundation also offers culturally specific mental health programs for African American youth and Latinx youth. And starting in July, they'll offer a program for the Karen population. That's those from Burma or Myanmar who are now here because they've escaped the political unrest and the violence in their home country. Reporting in St. Paul, Pauline Lee, WCCO 4 News.
If you or someone you know is having a mental health emergency, please know that help is always available. You can call or text the numbers that are on your screen 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. The number is 1-800-273-8255, or you can text MN to 741-741.